Woo! Good night, good night, good night. Welcome to another episode of Sunday Vibes Live. It's been a while since we've done this. Actually, it's been a while since I've been inside here. For the most of the month of August, we have been outside like whenever we go live, on the Sunday Vibes Live, or at least on Sundays, right? We used to be on the outside. So the last time I was probably here in the studio would have been probably like a month ago, roughly, thereabout. Yeah. So in this one, it's a little different in terms of we're gonna chat about a few things, as well as we're gonna take in a little pan, right? And this is thanks to Darren, Darren 3000. Big up Darren. He reached out to me some time ago about doing a collab in a live stream collab while he was taking in the New York City's Labor Day celebrations, the West Indian Labor Day celebrations, basically the carnival and also the panorama, right? So in this one, we're gonna listen to about 3 bands. They're about, yeah, 3 bands, and that's all thanks to him. He was there. He recorded the clips and everything, and you're just gonna get a little taste of New York panorama. And like I didn't really see the performances per se, so this will be also interesting one as well. And I know we don't have much people join at the moment because it's been a while since we've done a live. And yeah. So whoa, Angela, good night, and R79, welcome to the vibes. Sunday Vibes Live. I was now saying you know, it's been a while since we've been here. Whoa, Queen Trish, watching from Kentucky, and Barry just, join up on the vibes. All right. So just to recap, like last month, right, August. Wow, I was doing basically 2 videos a week because it had so much things happening that I tried to capture them so it wouldn't have a long delay. Now, those of you who are Advent subscribers would know every Saturday around 6ish we would drop a video. And in August, I was like, let me see if I could do 2 videos a week. And let me tell you, that was a good bit of work. I won't lie. I mean, I was glad I was able to get it done and stuff. And I don't think I'll be committing to that format anytime soon. I'll go back to the regular once a week kind of thing because it's just hectic, right? And just my schedule wouldn't so much allow for it. Yeah. So, but I hope you all enjoy those wide range of videos. And speaking of, like, don't mind me in September, big up, this is also my birthday month. So if anybody's celebrating a birthday this month, big up yourselves. And, well, before I go back to a little bit in August, I just want to shout out there that this might be the first and the last live in September. I might have a next live next week. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% yet. Look out for it in the community tabs, but at least for now, this might be the first and last one for the month because the last 2 weeks of this month I'll be taking off. Don't worry though, I have video schedules, at least stuff recorded and things, just to edit, upload, and schedule. So yeah, but the last 2 weeks I'm basically taking a little time off, just to recharge, recuperate, and whatnot. Whoa, Javon and Brandon, big up all yourselves, and welcome to the vibes, and good night to everybody who has joined. Yeah, so I just to recap in this one, we chatted a little bit on yesterday's video, the month of August, because August was National World Steel Pan Day. Basically, they celebrated whole month. Now, mind you, I'm quite aware, right, that the government has announced to add the steel pan to the coat of arms, and also they are building a new Pan Trinbago headquarters, which I think are good ideas, right? Don't get me wrong. And people who are against having the pan on the coat of arms, if you call yourself a patriot, it'd be cool to have that because we should be able to claim the steel pan. It was created here, invented right here, right, in this small jewel island nation, Dread. So I am happy that they is considering the new location for Pan Trinbago and the coat of arms. The only thing I am concerned about. I don't think now is the time for it, especially the money that they have to spend for it, because there are so many other things that they could put that money towards, especially like the bad roads we have, to fix the roads, to fix new schools. I see the Minister of Education saying they didn't have enough funds to fix the schools, but they're finding money to build a new Trinbago headquarters and do this quarter arms things, and also to help the national security, help reduce the crime rate. Like, that is why I think the funds could go into, and later down the road, once things stabilize, then tackle these other things. But I just me, right? Award Jotan, welcome, welcome. But in any event, it was Steel Pan month last month, and that's why last week, right, for Independence Day, which happened to fall on the Saturday, right? And I went live on the streets. Big up Sylvan. I know he probably enjoying it. Yeah, but I meet Sylvan for the first time, and he hand me a booklet, for the Independence Day thing. While I was live streaming, and I was right next to Radical Tube there. That would have been on Park Street by TNTech there. Yeah. So, yeah, last week Saturday was peace, boy, because we went live on the road in the morning, and then I edit and drop the Superior Teltones video. I hope you all enjoyed that one and check that one out, because my original idea for the Independence Day was a little different from what I dropped, because what I had is, like, here on Trinbago Vibes, we normally do food, culture, places to visit, and essentially that is it. And we don't really focus too much on people, right? And for Independence Day, I was in my head, is like, I wanted to do a video focus on people, but due to the timing, I wasn't able to pull that one off. And when I saw there was a free screening of the Panyard Universe at Superior Deltones Panyard, and this would have been the weekend before Independence Day, so 2 weeks ago, right? That's why I decided to go down there and take that in. And right now, by the way, Panyard Universe is showing in Movie Town. I know they have some issues with Movie Town in Port of Spain, but that's alright. They still have the movies up and running. If you get a chance, I highly recommend you all taking the Panyard Universe. Is done by Mark Loquan and produced by Miss Nunez, and is a local film, just about an hour, but it was kind of cool to see and thought-provoking in a sense, right? Is the change the mindset of what a panyard is, and the panyard at Superior Deltones was wow. Like, I didn't expect to see what I saw when I went down there. Oh, Alejandro, big up, good night. And it was just amazing to see the youths doing so much different things, getting into gardening. They're doing these pizzas in these recycled steel drums. Yeah, and like, it just was fun to see even the youth come together and put together everything, and they have the little elders guiding them and guiding them on the right path, so to speak. So I once again check out Panyard Universe if you can, and I'm not sure if, for those of you outside Trinidad and Tobago, I'm not sure if it will eventually be on social media. If it is, we will we'll watch it right here if there's anything. But yeah, if you get a chance, go check out in Movie Town. That is Superior Deltones. It was real cool to also learn a bit of the history there. Like, Dread, that was the panyard for the Superior Deltones. Imagine that was the last stop for the trains, when trains used to run in Trinidad and Tobago, like from San Fernando to Superior. That was the route. And where the home of the Deltone zone is, where they keep their pan and everything, that used to be like a train stop. So it has some history there, and they actually have certain on the boards that was there, and elements of the old train stop station, I believe. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to see it when I was there, because they was preparing for the free screening. And then, well, that was a video I dropped last weekend, and then I went and streamed Pan on the Avenue for a little bit. Yeah, so it was 2 live streams and 1 video on one day, and that's why we didn't have Sunday Vibes live last week. I needed a little break, from all these things. I'm only one person and only human, So yeah, So yesterday we dropped uh, massage vibes. Massage by Jody. Actually, before I jump into that, no, actually, yeah, let me continue that. So yeah, so um yesterday we dropped that, and yes, it was very interesting because he reached out to me and he's like he offered a massage, come on and let me do a video or do a little collab and everything. And again, like, I had the idea to concentrate on the people aspect of Trinbago Vibes as compared to like the normal food and culture and places to visit. Just focus on some of the more people interactions a little bit. So it was interesting when he reached out to me, and I didn't realize it at the time that Pathway was being available to me to actually focus on that. As I didn't get a chance to do the idea I had in my head because basically it was to go randomly on the streets and talk to people. But yeah, this was a more controlled environment, so it was very interesting to talk with this young entrepreneur and just have this conversation at the same time. I mean, I was getting a free massage, so that was real good though. Like, I think it was about a little over an hour, but that time seemed to like fly dread. By the time I was done, I was like, wow, I was so relaxed. And like I remember having some pains in the shoulder a little bit, and that just went away. I mean, yeah, I did walk up to Breezy, and that and all was interesting. Like, originally, my idea for the massage by Jody after he reached out is like, all right, I'll go up Breezy early one morning, try and catch a sunset, use that concept to go to get the massage, and then afterwards, of course, go and check out whatever food recommendation he has, and that's how it flew. It just so happened that while I was going up Breezy, I captured so many clips and I went above and beyond to extent. I went a little further than I thought I would have gone because I realized a few things. They actually moved the flag where it was before. So if you have watched the like my top three sunsets in Trinidad and Tobago video, right? Well, Trinidad, right? I did that bonus, and one of the bonus was on top of Breezy Hill on one evening slash going into night. Yeah, so that's where they originally had the flag, and then move up a little further on the next hill. And of course, if you all watched the video yesterday, you would have seen pieces of it, right? And like I said, because I captured so much, I was like, you know what? Let me see if people really wanted to see this. So that's why I added the little fun part. Let's go Breezy in the video, and a good bit of, well, a few, one or two so far commented, let us no, it was a little more than that, commented, let's go Breezy. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll do a video on that, like a full vlog, and that one will be at the end of the month, and that one will be some amazing views. I have some talking and stuff in it, and I'm going to see this now. I actually met, like, on that. Let me just pull up here. I think it was Lawrence. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, Lawrence James, right? If you go on Instagram, you can look up LKP James 09, right? Is nature and wildlife photographer. I didn't get a chance to record anything with him, but like, this man is over 60 years old. I saw this man walking from the bottom of Chancellor. Then he went up to Breezy and went beyond that. And like, I got a chance to just chat with him at the top, right? Unfortunately, it's not recorded, so I'm just going to tell you what happened now. Because by the time I drop Breezy, I wouldn't be back out. Because the next live, if not next week, would be possibly the first weekend in October. So I'm not sure if I'll get a chance to discuss that. So I just want to tell you now that Trinidad and Tobago have so much amazing people. Like, he didn't want to be on camera, and sometimes I have to respect that. But this man was was doing 3 months of training. He is going to the base camp at Mount Everest. He hiked up Kilimanjaro and all kind of thing. It's like, we have amazing people doing amazing things, and sometimes we are not aware of it. So it was so interesting to meet him on that hike. So yeah, so at the end of the month, the last Saturday in the month, that video, Brissy, will drop. Before we jump into... Oh, wait. So, I'm going back. As I was going to say, before we jump into next week's videos, I say, let me just roll back a little bit. Whoa, Ellis Food and More in the dance. Big up. And Amarali, welcome. You know, thanks for joining. Like I mentioned earlier, big up Darren 3000, right? Because he captured some panorama clips from New York. So, New York had their Labor Day. It was Monday gone? It feels, yeah, I think it was Monday. Monday, was it? I lost track of time. I'm not sure if it was Monday or last week. Yeah, I think, yeah. It was... Let's make sure I had it right. So, Labor Day. The West Indian, you know, there we see. Oh, yeah, it was Monday. It was the last week Monday. Sorry, yeah, I just had to confirm that. So in USA, it was Labor Day, and on that weekend, New York was also celebrating West Indian Week, meaning that they had their little carnival and they had their little panorama. And thanks to Darren, he sent me some clips and photos of the event. We were supposed to go and do a little, you know, live stream together, but it's just the timing for that. So before we jump in on what is coming up next week, I say let me just take in a little pan and a little bit of the, you know, new video he is going to do. So that is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get about 3 pan tunes in this one. Oh, Sylvan, big up Sylvan. I was now telling them earlier, I finally meet here on Independence Day by Park Street there. So big up. So we now gonna jump into a little pan, and then we go come back and chat a little bit. Trinbago Vibes, you know. We will go till hopefully 9, if not before. So let me check. Oh, yeah. So this was Despers USA, right? So we're gonna take in this for a bit. So yeah, it might be allowed. So yeah, let me see this. Let me know if you all hearing it, right? I'm not sure how the volume gonna be. So yeah, tell me if you're hearing anything at all, because yeah, if you all not hearing anything, just let me know, because right now I'm playing this and hopefully there's no feedback. So yeah, so this is Despers USA. I didn't even know they had Despers, to be honest with you all. So this is a first. All right, so Sylvana say not hearing. All right. I hear you. I'm gonna jump across to there. I'm trying to figure out that, you know. Thanks for telling me that. So now we know that that's not working. Let me just jump across to the People's Choice pan in motion. Now tell me again if you're hearing this one, right? I'm gonna try.
Of Choice DNA.
Tell me if you're hearing this one.
And produced
I think this might
by
be
Mikel Tasia and Tano. Sung by Mikel Tasia. Tune arranged by Dr.
So
Kendall K.
motion, right?
Williams.
Pan in motion was the People's Choice.
Band manager Dr. Kendall K. Williams. Band captain Charles Jerry Guy.
Yeah. So this was they went on second.
Drill master
This one.
Jerry Guy. Same person. And Joshua Quillen. Tuner Kyle Dunleavy and Jason Holder. with a full complement of 100 players. Please make some noise for Pan in Motion, giving us DNA.
DNA. So this is the first time I'm seeing it with you all. Thank big up, you know. Darren.
Quite a good scene, isn't it? One man crazy, three very sane spectators. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's alive. It's
okay, I think that was it there. So that was pretty cool though. I have to admit, like that's the first time I listened to a pan side outside Trinidad and Tobago, to be honest with you all, and find that was kind of awesome. Right, I know we had problems initially because I now put together this thing here. I'm gonna try back again to get, you know, so that was panning motions, you know, people's choice, and I'm gonna jump into our next band. We're gonna listen to Philadelphia pan size. They do Inventor. So just bear with me a little bit.
DNA, written and produced by Mikel Tasia and Tano.
A little thing. What? Oh, lovely though. yeah. So that was, um, Philadelphia Pawn Stars, and before that we heard, Pan in Motion, which was the People's Choice. Now the Philadelphia Pawn Stars, they came third in the competition. So as Mike the Pan man was saying, he said, I say they couldn't touch us. Yeah, I agree, but it was still amazing to see and listen. They have these orchestras out there in Brooklyn, in New York. By the way, if anybody who watching across there, want to sponsor your boy for next year, how willing, to go on thing. Well, we can see how that time comes next year. So yeah, Sylvan, it was soca and pan to the world. That, especially now, we claim it as we own finally this year. Yeah. So back to what I was saying. I think having the pan on our coat of arms is a brilliant move. It's a brilliant idea. It's just I don't find now is the right timing, especially the amount of money you may have to spend on getting that done. I think the funds could be used to repair the schools that our Minister of Education said they didn't have enough funds to repair all these schools, and to fix our roads, to provide the police with whatever necessary to try and reduce our crime rate. So that is my opinion. I agree. We need to put the steel pan on our coat of arms. It's something we should be proud of as Trimbagonians, but at the same time, the costs involved, I think we could do that later down the road or over time. So yeah, but again, next year, hopefully, or one of these years, God willing, I'll be able to, go take in what we listened to and what we saw live and direct, and capture all that for you all. Like I said, if anybody willing to sponsor me, big up. I hear I'm willing to go. Right, so we have like one more video, the ones that I've been trying to show, and this one is Despers USA, right? And I was like, when I saw that, because I was trying to sort out which videos to show and sing, and I see Despers USA. Wait, Despers have a site up there, and I was like, all right, cool. Let me, take that in a little bit. So that's what we're going to jump into now, and then I'll like give you all more updates on what is coming up and everything. So yeah, so most likely Despers I think would probably do DNA as well. Yeah, I know kinda
Despers USA to give us DNA.
There's a little, changes here and there because I'm not playing around with Streamlabs to this kind of thing. See the nice Oh, Shirley, big up, Shirley on the dance. Welcome. Yeah. Jump in just in time here we take in Despers USA. Yeah, this was performed and done for West Indian Labor Day in New York last week, for Labor Day itself on last week, Monday, I believe. Wait, this Monday, not last week, Monday, yeah. And yeah, so that was Despers USA, right? So again, big up Darrell for sending those clips to me. Um, and yeah, it was interesting, especially with the clips you sent, to see something like this. And as SHAQ was saying, something huge in Brooklyn. And I hope you was there, Marlene, and you enjoy it to the fullest. I wish I could have been there. Hopefully, one of these days, I am there to just experience this live and direct. Um, I had to agree with Mike's. I enjoy the steel pan and everything, but I mean, the bands here just have it down. But pick up them, boy. It is so interesting and so fun to see the steel pan, especially the steel orchestras reaching so far and reaching like out there. Again, big up Darrell 3004. You know, sending those clips. He messaged me and like, hey, bro, I have this for you. Check this out. And yeah, so big him up. At all, boy, Sylvan. Hey. Now, I wouldn't lie. Probably, I haven't. I don't know how to play the pan, but I plan to go and learn it soon. Because when I was younger, I'm gonna give you a slice story. When I was younger, I used to hear it and I used to think, what is this old noise, boy? And like the same thing, my father used to be banging them old Indian music kind of thing, and I was like, this old man listening to Dread. And I remember he told me, and this was when I was young, he told me, wait till you get older, and you go see how you start to love these tunes. So said, so done. And I like the old school Indian music. I like the steel pan or steel pan, and it's like, people don't understand, it was invented here. You know, we are a population of 1.5 mil. We have so much weird people here. We have the only musical instrument invented in the 20th century happen right here. Now, big up all the other, creators who took that basic instrument and made it different types of pans and everything. But the first steel pan was created here. Yeah, Israel vibes. And yes, LA's food, its pan is sweet too bad. so that was our cool vibes. Let me know if you want one more, we could hit one probably coming on just before we head out. I'll just choose one random one that he sent, and I will organize. But yeah, so yesterday we had a massage by Jody, and you all saw Breezy, and you saw the zoom out, right? I climbed to the top of the hill. I really struggle when I mentioned I struggle. My fitness level not all there. I try and take it back up, or build back up to that, because there are a few hikes I would want to do on the channel and to showcase and everything. And I'm not sure people would have done these already, right? And big up them who do it. But now, Trinbago Vibes, we bring a little different, a little flair, something similar, but a little different. Yeah, not just the drone shots and stuff. Although, yeah, look out for that in the last two videos of this month. So for those of you who not too long join, right? The last 2 weeks in September, I'm taking a break, right? People need to do this ever so often just to recuperate, and come again. But I already have videos planned. The last two videos at the end of the month. One is a beach in Central, right? I'll give you all a hint of where it is, Pleasant Park. Yeah. So we're doing that beach, and of course, Currents Roll. Let's be a little controversial. If those of you who follow Instagram and follow certain trends, yeah, I'm not gonna say more than that. So that will be not next week's video, but the week after, and then after that, I will drop Breezy, because, like I mentioned earlier, it's like I had intentions to do that as part of the massage video I dropped yesterday, but there was so much more. So I'll be doing that at the end of the month. Next week is a food video, right? And next week we're gonna have a roti and doubles in South, and I did a collab actually with a OG YouTuber, right? For those of you who do not know who Devon X Cut is, yeah, he was one of them who started YouTube in the earlies, before COVID, everything. He's probably the first, if not the first, one of the first people to actually start vlogging stuff on the channel. So it was interesting to link up with him, to visit like his favorite double spot and roti spot, and also just to have a little interactions, a little questioning, a little interview. So it was interesting that I wanted to do more people focused stuff for our Independence Day, and I'm able to do it now through these videos. Right. So next week, so yesterday we had that amazing interview with that young entrepreneur Jody. Big him up if you get a chance. I recommend you book a massage by him. And next week we are also having a conversation with Devon X Scott. So yeah, and of course, again, disclaimers once you tune in to Trinbago Vibes video, and I'll try to give all you the hints that we're eating a little food. Make sure you have a snack or eat something just before. But that one gonna be simple. That one is just a roti and a doubles. So you can look out for that. Yes, and as Sati said, like up the stream. So that's basically what we doing for the rest of September. September now reach. I know this week going here, school open. Big up everybody who went back out to school. Hey, we survived the traffic dread. To be honest with you all, I was expecting worse traffic than I experienced. But because I was anticipating the traffic, I moved a little early on things. So, but we go see, because I mean sometimes the first week of school, yeah, people now going to school and things. But I realize sometimes the second week is where we really get the jam and get the real thing for some strange reason. So we'll see how the work week flows this week. School is back on, so things will be a little different. Yeah. Snacks on hand. And speaking of which, I was finally able to drop limited edition merch. Right now you all seen it. Let me just show you all it at the moment. Forget the little water drop here. Yeah, forget that for that. Let me hide that. Yeah, let me hide that. So this, yes. Dread, I designed this since 2022. Right? 2022 I designed this, and I just keep putting off just doing it because I was looking for the right material. I was trying to do it 100% local and all these things, and try and like keep the cost down and all these things. And unfortunately, we was able to just do it now, and I do it limited stocks in a sense. Yeah, a limited drop, because I know how things go here in Trinidad and Tobago, and still I appreciate each and every one of you who support. I know we have some sizes that already sold out, and I'm running pre-orders until next week. Well, yeah, just before the 14th. Yeah, I'm running pre-orders. So already some of you all pre-ordered, so pick up you all, and I'm in the process of making sure that order is in a gear. So I do, and for those of you who do select cash on delivery, but at least for those of you who live in local, living here in Trinidad, I will be delivering it to you. Or yeah, for cash on delivery. Otherwise is through the post office. And yes, we do ship internationally. Well, actually, I've been trying to work out a little more. So yeah, I would hope so, But you know how sometimes black is be on your body is make it smaller to a degree. So thanks, Ellie. Yeah. I just wanted to, be good on everything. So it was just interesting to drop it. And like I said, if you don't have your size, if you still want to order, you don't have your size, pre-orders are there. Just place it in, and you'll work on that. So, but again, thanks for the support. Again, it's like amazing, because like whoever funds are raised in doing this, I want to do more t-shirts and more designs, and also it'll help in the video as well. So that's about it in terms of like any updates and everything that I have. Hopefully we will be on next week on the live. If I do not come on live, or if something is coming up next week Sunday, like in the evening around this time, I will most likely go live around lunchtime, because just because I'm gonna be outside somewhere. Hopefully we can see how it goes, because the sun these days is blazing. I mean, today we got some rain, which was nice, but yeah, the sun was blazing. Yeah, yes, I sign up, put and get your merch at mainstage.com. Yeah, So I'll probably leave a link to that after the video is done in the description or in the chats or something. So yeah. So even if you pre-order and put in like pre-order, cash on delivery or whatever, most likely you'll get that hopefully at the end of the month. I'm hoping to make sure all those orders are done properly. So yeah. So now let me just take in one more, pan video. We are going to select a random one. Most likely they're either going to play DNA or Inventor by Olatunji. And it's be interesting to see these pan sides. And of course, they'll want to play the best tunes. And that's what I think, according to Darrell 3000, right? That's what most sides play. Let me just give you some hints, because he said this. Overall, 3 bands played Inventor by Olatunji and 3 played DNA by Michael Tisha. Right? They have 8 bands in total. I wonder if we could find one. So let me see which one we could take in. We take in Despers, we take in Pan in Motion, and yeah, this looking like Brooklyn Museum. We're looking at Steel Sensation. So that's the next thing. Here we in for a heat wave, Dread. So we wasn't in a heat wave yet. Well, people prepare, boy, because I see a man post a meme sometime today. Is like my Lasco fan asking for cold water. Things are rough for those of you who don't have AC or don't want to use the AC units. Dread, heat wave. It's one thing to be hot during the day, but imagine the night has come and the place still like a microwave, and people want to say climate change do exist. Yeah. All right. Steel Sensation.
To give us DNA.
Steel sensation. Again, big up Darrell 3000 for, you know, recording those clips and send it to me. Hopefully one year I'll be able to do this live, you know, in New York, in Brooklyn, because that would be cool, because it's always nice to see our steel pan out there. And I think that about wraps it up for me in this live. Thanks for joining, you know, as usual, you know, taking that time off to come on, have a chat and everything. And like Sylvan now mentioned, we in for a heat wave, so stay hydrated, as he said. Hydrate, make sure you have enough water and everything around. And I'm sure, as Shirley's saying, in her part of the States, it's some scorching temperatures as well. So, wow, I like us that heat wave just going through. So, yeah. And, you know, again, stay hydrated, stay safe, stay in the cool, and you all have a great one. Look, Darrell now. Yes, DarrelGaneshSukhdeo. I didn't think people realized just how good New York Panorama has gotten. Hey, Darrell, thanks so much for sending me these things and also the commentary. You did a good job in, like, wow. I didn't, because he mentioned that it was well organized this year compared to the past years and everything. So big up Darrell again for this. He now judge up on in the chat here, and we are about to wrap up here in this one. So again, thanks you all for taking the time to come listen. We listened to some pan. Thanks to Darrell, you know, and yeah, you all have a great week. Have a safe one. Next week we eating doubles in South and a roti, followed by a beach in Central, and then we're doing Brazil again. So you all have a good night. Sweet dreams when you get there. Have fun. Be safe. You know, those of you who are in the traffic in the morning, have patience. And yeah, and you all just have a great week. Trinbago Vibes. And I'll see you all in the next one, peeps. Once again, big up Darrell for the pan vibes in this one. And everyone stay safe. Be safe. And go on later. Look out for that video next week. It's going to be a fun one as well. Blessings, everybody. And Ellie and food and more. Big up Ellie and Jeremiah. Good night. And thanks for joining. All right.